Hello, welcome to Variable Code. We are introducing new course Angular step by step. Here today earlier we have discussed about Angular first step. Today we will discuss on the folder structure. Here you can see this. This is before we have discussed and created this my first step. Today I'm introducing new concept. Folder structure. In the folder structure you can see here, so yeah, this is the folder structure. You can see node modules in Angular to store the third-party libraries and packages which is not deployed in the production. We can exclude this file in production mode, and we can install node modules by using the command npm install. So this is the use of this node modules. Coming to this assert, you can see asserts in this folder is used to store the static assets of Angular application, like images, icons, text files, and all you can store. You can use in this Angular. Coming to this environments, you can some type of projects having some environment file also there. So in the folder of environments helps to set up different environments. We have two files, one for the production and another for the deployment. We can write environment related configurations such as database credentials or server IP addresses. Later we can see in different projects you can identify that environments. Coming to this, in the favicon icon, this icon file that displays on the browser. Small icons we can see in the browsers. You can store that browser icons in the favicons. You can use it. Coming to this index.html, the file is the main HTML file which gets rendered in the browser when the Angular apps run. All the dependencies will be injected to the index.html file in the build process by using Angular CLI. So that is the entry point of an Angular applications. So you can see this. All the metadata information into the head, and approot and approot tag is also first. It will render this approot. So that's why we are calling this index.html is the root HTML file. You can see this HTML. So after that main.ts file is loading. The starting point of Angular application, when Angular starts or run, the first file should be the main.ts file, bootstrapping main module of this project. So it will loads this main app module.ts file. So that is an entry point of an Angular applications. While bootstrapping an Angular application, it starts with the index.html. After that, it loads the third-party libraries, and after that, it renders the main.ts file. This main.ts file anchorages the app module.ts file, and after that, root HTML app HTML app component, and after that, finally it renders the app HTML component. So that is the process of bootstrapping in this. So coming to this style CSS, in the style CSS you can global style. You can style all the elements in this style.css file. This is the global file of the Angular applications. And you can see some other concepts like angular.json file. Here this JSON file having all configuration of Angular applications. You can see here all the application of the configurations. You can search here. You can search here. This coming to the package.json file. You can store the dependencies and dev dependencies of the Angular applications completely. You can see identify this dependencies and dev dependencies in a package.json file. So yeah. and the readme, that is the instructions of an Angular application. Here you can see a package.json file and a tsconfig.json file. Yeah, tsconfig.json. So this is a bunch of settings of a TypeScript compiler. Based on the configuration, it converts the TS code to the JS code. And some other, you can see some other concepts also, like karma config.json file. This is the configuration file for the karma runner. So in introduction, we have already discussed about the karma runner. The karma runner mostly used for the runner of the unit test cases. So in test cases, you can run the karma by using the karma config.json file, and some other git to ignore this file. You can specify to exclude from the git repository. Git is used to managing and source code and version controlling systems. So later, if you want to push the code, commit the code by using the git commands. So while we if you created any repository to the project, you can manage the code by using the git. If you want to ignore that, you can use this file. Okay. And editor config file, this is a set of rules to develop Angular application by different developers should follow in this editor configuration file. So, and some other test.ts files also useful in this unit testing, in the test.ts file to set up our testing environment and all. So that is the whole folder structure. Please, if you like this video, please subscribe my channel, and I will give you more content and explain more and more concepts detail. So we will discuss next topic. Thank you for that.